This video is for married men. Do you have anything to say to single men?
Why, yes. Yes, I do, and I'm willing to bet the ladies, they're going to lose their minds over what I'm about to say to my young gentlemen friends, which is this. Don't do it. Just don't. Look, I'm all for marriage, and it should be something to strive for. But, and this is a big but, the risk nowadays far outweighs any reward. 55% of all marriages end up in divorce, most often filed by the woman because she's bored or thinks she can do better. That's an absolute reality. And those 45% that do stay together, well, roughly a third of the men in them are miserable, but staying due to finances or the kids. Remember, even the so-called good ones can be turned, especially once all her jealous girlfriends start telling her for months or years even that you're a loser and she can do better. And in that divorce, you'll almost certainly lose everything. Lose your house, the good car, your pets, access to the kids, and a good portion of your income for years to come. So while marriage used to be the ideal, it isn't anymore. Instead, what I would do is choose to live together, if anything. Set up a trust that owns all your property so she can't get access to it. Have a written agreement between you that she is to pay 50% of the mortgage as rent, as well as 50% of the other bills. Protect yourselves, gentlemen, and your assets as best as you can, because trust me, my young friends, today's modern women are always looking to cash in. They don't actually believe in commitment at all, and their word has been proven to be absolutely meaningless. The truth is, they're always looking to upgrade, and the minute she thinks she can, she's going to toss you aside and try and take as much from you as she can as her reward. Like it or not, that's the reality. And yes, that is sad, but it is what it is, and it's not going to change anytime soon.
Wow. Just listening to this gentleman, you can tell that he is, or he's been through divorce. And listening to him, he's not even optimistic. He's talking about 55% of marriages in divorce. I even read somewhere that 78% of 78% of divorces are filed by the woman. Just think about it. If you're in love with someone and you're thinking about getting married with them, and there's a 55% chance that it will end in divorce, would you do it? Or with anything, if there's a 55% chance that you can, I don't know, not be married, or your marriage can end in divorce, would you do it? So it's just something to think about. He even said that don't get married, and if you're thinking about getting married, set up everything in the trust to protect your assets. And because he's, in his words, the woman is always looking to upgrade. So, but I think nowadays in America, the divorce is high. I think maybe probably part of that is people are getting married for the wrong reasons. Another thing, there is not only people getting married for the wrong reasons. People don't have a sense of a culture where they can follow what their parents learn, or because the thing is, you have a lot of single homes, meaning, so you have a lot of single moms, and you have a lot of people that are getting married that were raised in single parent homes, and they're not used to seeing two people function and work together. So I feel like that has a lot to do with the divorce. And especially now in the society now, especially in America, it's all about individualism. It's not about coming together. It's all about me, 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 me instead of we. Um, and it shows because of the I think one of the biggest problems is single parent homes. So you have a kid that is raised in a single parent home and they only see their mom, going to work in the morning, working hard to put food on the table, instead of seeing their mom and dad working together. So, I mean, watching this video it just makes you think and wonder, what did this gentleman went through in his marriage? 'Cause I'm pretty sure, just while watching that, his response, and I'm pretty sure just watching his response towards marriage, that there's a chance that he's speaking from experience and that he's currently divorced. So interesting.
Take us through your reason for getting divorced and then like the transition to life after divorce.
I would say the main reason is because I just didn't feel supported. I didn't feel supported in my business. I didn't feel supported in being a mother. You need to be more submissive. You need to be more softer. You're too masculine for me. You're too alpha. And so I made the decision, like, I can't do this anymore. In that marriage, I lost myself. And I realized, I was like, it's not about anyone else. It's like about my happiness and my peace. I would say I probably checked out as soon as I had my son. I never planned to be a mother, but I thought when becoming a mother, I would have a partner. I learned quickly after giving birth that he looked at me as a 1960s, like, you cook, you clean, you take care of the child, and I am the provider, I work. And so when I would ask for help, it was just flat out no. And I started feeling like a single mother and a single woman in the marriage. I was convincing myself to stay, and it just got to a point where I was like, no, if I'm by myself, I might as well be by myself.
Interesting video here. When I watch this video and listen to her speak, one of the first questions I ask myself is, did you guys talk about what is expected from one another before you got married? I mean, that's crazy, because and the reason I asked that is because she was saying that she didn't get support. She didn't plan to be a mother. So I think when you're in a relationship, you got to talk about things. What is expected from one another? For him to see you as a 1960s or 1950s type of woman where you cook and clean, did he not articulate that before you guys got married? You had to find that out after? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. But I mean, communication is very important. Did you guys? And another question I had to ask myself is, did you guys get counseling before you got married, where the counselor could ask you guys these important questions before you could get married? And she seemed like it seems like she bailed out of this marriage real quick. I would be surprised if they were married for more than 2 years, because it seemed like she didn't say it to find out. It seemed like she didn't stay in this marriage too long. Another thing too, when you get married, two become one. You cleave to your wife. I wonder if their marriage was based on biblical principles or worldly principles. I mean, these are the questions I have to ask. And then she said on there also she never planned to be a mother. So that's another question. Did you two talk about having kids? So communication is big when it comes to marriage or any type of relationship. Everybody got to be on the same page. If you're not on the same page, it's not going to work. So I just want to take look at this, give my points on this video. Interesting video. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Yay, yay.